Oh, hey, look here, man. It's March 1st, Sunday, March 1st, 2026. We're 3 months. We're going to third month in the third month of the year, and you still haven't done nothing. You still hate your job. You still not making enough money, making the money that you want. Look here. You need to get off your butt, get off your hands, and look into that skill trade. Just Google skill trades near you. Look at the length of time, call the school tomorrow, talk to an advisor, and look here, if you need money right now, I mean within the next 6 months, get your CDL. Download CDL Prep. Go to your Android, or I know a lot of people are iPhone users. Go to your Apple Store, download CDL Prep. Open that app. Study, read, take the practice tests over and over and over and over again. Keep on taking that test. Keep on taking practice tests. A lot of those questions and answers are the same when you take the actual test. I will say it again. A lot of those test answers and questions are the same when you take the actual test. No excuse. Study. Take the test. Pass it. Once you pass the test, right, you get your permit. Look for a trucking school. Do your research. If you don't have the money, do your research to see if there's any way that you can, I don't advocate for this, get a loan, or if there's anywhere in your state where they're giving the class out for free. Because they're kind of grant or whatever. But don't sit on your hands and say, man, man, the school wants $5,000. They want $10,000. Or I can go over there to this school. This school wants $3,000. I don't even have that. I'm struggling from paycheck to paycheck. Look here. Where there's a will, there's a way. You have to have faith in yourself. Don't give up. So, for the individuals that's looking to make money within the next 6 months, 8 months, looking to get in your CDL. Once you go to school and you get that CDL, look for, now if you want to make money, out the door, and you don't mind getting physical, look for your local food service company in your area. Majority of the time they're hiring and they're looking for individuals. Yeah, it might say 6 months, a year. It won't hurt to apply. Because I hate to say it, if they're down bad enough and you got a work ethic, they will hire you. They're going to train you anyways. Some people get 2 weeks, some people get a month. They're going to train you. Take advantage of it. Get the CDL, make a plan, run that bag up. You don't have to stay in food service the rest of your life, or just make a plan. You might say, well, I don't want to drive no truck. I never thought about driving a truck. Look here. You never thought about driving a truck. What you doing now? You're working at the retail store. You're working at the fast food store. Or you're working inside the warehouse where you're tapped out. You can barely, pay your bills. You got a wife, you got kids, you got a mortgage, all that. But you still, all you have is high school diploma or GED. And you're right talking about, man, what? I ain't wake up to be no truck driver. What? Doing cases? Oh, no, that's too hard. But at the end of the day, you got to make some type of sacrifice. If you don't make a sacrifice, how you expect for your life to change? Do it for a season. You never know. Let me tell you something. One thing I realized about getting into food service, being a food service trucker, you can run that bag up fast, depending on who you work for. Because there's a lot of companies out here that a lot of other centers are struggling to keep people in their seat. So they ask for help at other centers. Hey, Florida, we need help. Hey, Georgia, we need help. Hey, can you send us help? Yeah. Hey, sign up. Hey, I'm going. I'll go for a month. You go out there for a month, you make double what you made in 2 weeks in 1 week. Rent a car, hotel, get a per diem, which will get food. You can really run it up. Yeah, it sucks. You're going to be in another state where you're not familiar with the roads and driving conditions and the weather and dealing with their management, which probably is no good because the reason why they can't keep nobody. But what your goal is, what you're looking at the end of the tunnel is, I'm getting myself out of the hole. I'm getting my family out of the hole. So I'm going to run this bag up as high as I can and stay out as long as I can, as long as they allow me to. And when I get back, I'm running up for another couple more years at home, working on my days off. And then I'm going to get out because I'm going to do what I always wanted to do. What I want to do, now I have the money, now I have the funds to pay my bills up, pay my bills off. You know, all the debt, the car note, the credit cards, buy now, pay later. I pay all that stuff off because of what food service have done for me. I'm good now. Now it's time to next chapter. Especially if you get in this game young, in your 20s, early 30s. Especially in your 20s, you really can run it up. And in the meanwhile, make a plan to pivot. Or if you really like it, you can do it for 20, 30 years. We got guys where I work at in their mid, late 50s, still been doing it for 20 something, between 25 and 35 years, still running up and down the ramp, and they're in their mid, late 50s. And we had the oldest driver we had, which he retired a couple of years ago. I think he was 62. He had told me he had been in the food and beverage delivery business for 42 years. And he was still, good health. Nice, slim guy. Still was running up and down the ramp. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he wasn't running, sprinting, but, he was able to get up the ramp, load his hand card and get up in there. And then you have your guys who's been there 25 plus years that's had all kind of knee surgeries, both knees, hip surgery, back surgery, and they're walking with limps, you know what I'm saying, wobbling, So, let me tell you, yeah, it beats you up. But in this game, the most thing that beats you up the most, if you don't take care of your body. Now, some people can eat junk and all that, never gain an ounce of weight, don't age, and still be able to do this job with no problem. Now, some people eat all the junk food, and you see them, they can barely go up the ramp, and when they come down, they wobbling down. The ramp is, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, there's nothing wrong with food service. Don't let nobody tell you, oh man, heck no. Let me tell you something. If you don't want to go over the road and be stuck out there where you go drop your load off and they be like, call your dispatcher, hey, I just dropped the load. We're trying to find your load. Or whatnot to get back home. We're trying to find your load so you can stay out there and make more money. If you don't want to do that, if you're local in your area, if your local food service will hire you for just getting out of that school, you win. Especially there's a lot of big name vocational schools now that are doing CDL training. So you might go over there and get a loan for $3-4 grand. It might take you 2 months, but I guarantee you when you get out of there in 2 months, you got your certificate, and a lot of times they're gonna find you a job because they partner with a lot of people. So do your research, man. It's March 1st, 2026. There's nothing wrong. Get that CDL. Download CDL Prep in your Apple store. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have Apple. And if you don't, your Android, same thing. Go to Google Store, download that, and just do the practice test. If you don't want to read, just do the practice test. It's going to tell you, if you fail, it's going to tell you why, reason, and everything. And like I said, a lot of times when you go take the actual test, you be like, whoa, I remember this when I was doing the practice test on the app. A lot of us, we wake up, we get on our phone, we doom scroll social media. Oh, what's going on in the world? Oh my gosh, this, oh, president doing this. Oh, this. Nah, you know what? Instead of doing that, open up your phone, tap that app, read some questions. And like I said, it's got all the endorsements, hazmat, tanker, doubles, triples, you know, freaking bus, whatever. I mean, it's a great tool. Like I say, download it, study, go. Get that CDL. You don't have to drive trucks. You can say, oh man, I ain't about driving no trucks. Hey, if you look, let me tell you something. One of the best decisions I ever made in my life. 43 years old, I'll be 44 in August. Was getting my CDL. I'm food service, yes. Now, if I plan to get out of food service, at least, hey, I still have my CDL. So think about it. All right. Once you got that clean CDL, you get your endorsements. Now you say, oh, you know what? I'm finna pivot. I'm finna. I got all my endorsements. I got my hazmat. I got this, that. You know, I got doubles, triples. All right. I'm tired of beating my body up. Now let me go to less than truckload. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get my own truck. I'm finna get my own truck. I'm finna work for myself. I'm finna learn the game, work for myself. It's things that you can do. So, hey, think about it, guys. Y'all take it easy.